When someone is filling out a self-isolation form, so that's particularly the form that one would fill out when they've had a run-in with COVID-19. So this isn't the daily self-health screen that we ask everybody to fill out each day before coming to campus. This would be the next step, so to speak. So if you've had an exposure event, if you're not feeling well, if you've been tested, and of course if you've tested positive, the self-isolation form is what we would expect people to fill out to let us know. So when you hit submit on a self-isolation form, it comes directly to my team. The contact tracer's job is to ensure that we house that particular individual as needed, considering they're an on-campus resident, and that we then contact anybody that is a confirmed close contact. An integral part of the job is to get more information about who you've seen and when, and to let those people know, hey, you need to quarantine. But we're not going to say, hey, Sally Sue's the one that had it and exposed you. We would never do that. It's important for people to know that we're not looking to shame you. We're not mad at you. We're not upset. We're trying to figure out how we can best mitigate transmission of this virus. In order to do that, we need people to be open and honest with us.
The goal of the Isolation and Quarantine Support Team is to help students transition into and out of isolation and/or quarantine. We know that it can be a really challenging time and there are a lot of things going on for a student, and so we are here to work with key partners such as housing, dining, transportation, and contact tracing to make sure that a student has everything they need to be successful while they are in isolation and/or quarantine. That contact tracing and the isolation and quarantine support team work very closely together to monitor their symptoms and make sure that they're physically feeling well. And a big part of that is communication. And so in order for us to help students while they're in isolation and quarantine support, it means being in communication and talking to us and letting us know that they are okay.
The college experience is unique and important, and our goal is to try to preserve as much of that as we can while continuing to keep the campus community safe.